Hi, and welcome to Minecraft Education Edition, Lesson Number 6, Classroom Management. As a teacher using Minecraft Education Edition, you are entering a new world. This classroom is unlike your typical class in many ways. You have students who have been in this world for years already. They know how to do things you may not know how to do. They know tricks, hacks, and bypasses. Frankly, all of this is making you nervous. You are a professional who is trying to make a move to a new way of teaching and learning. You know how to make lesson plans, you know how to manage your classroom, and you know how to set your learning objectives. Let's focus on setting the tone in your class for a successful experience for you and your students. You have planned and made sure all the necessary points of teaching will be covered, but are you ready to release the students into the build? Stop, take a breath, and set your classroom expectations. Minecraft Education Edition opens whole new vistas for our students to explore and create in. We walk a line between the freedom to push those limits with maintaining the learning environment. Meet with your students before you start and discuss the implications of being in an immersive environment. Class discussion of expectations for behavior and learning goals you have for your students should be the starting point. You need to make clear beforehand this is just not an opportunity for them to get into Minecraft and play, but this is work they have the privilege of doing on school time. The journey into your immersive environment should start with the talk about digital citizenship. How we treat others in virtual world should not be different from how we treat them in the real world. What makes this a bit more complicated is a lot of our students already have experience interacting with virtual environments, but we need to be sure they understand what we consider good cyber behavior is their standard in this environment at all times. It might be helpful if you use terms they are familiar with. Go over what is a troll, what is flaming. Ask them to give you examples and tell you why they are not good choices for behavior. Emphasize bad behavior is not tolerated and there are consequences. Have a list of implications ready, but seek input from the students on what they believe constitutes an actionable violation in game. Would someone who blows up another's building in game get the same consequence as someone who splashes another with a potion? It's important for everyone to be on the same page. How many times have you heard the line, "But I didn't know"? Breaking the Minecraft rules cannot be one of those instances. Doing a lesson in Minecraft Education Edition involves time management on your part while you oversee the project. So you now have made a list, hopefully with your class, of your classroom expectations. Print them, post them, be prepared to go over them every time you get ready to start the game. The students need to understand this is a non-negotiable. They have to abide by the rules to succeed in the lesson. Be prepared to get in the game with them to see where they are and what they are doing. Be consistent and model all you've talked about. This will set the tone for a successful lesson in Minecraft Education Edition.